I'm talking about the average person, Bobby, doesn't know that they're dying just by going to the grocery store. They didn't do nothing wrong. Why mama them got cancer? Why is bumps growing all on motherfuckers' face that don't happen when the people who live in the jungle?
The Black Panther Party believes in progression. And what that mean? That means first you have free breakfast. Then you have free health care. Then you have free education. Next thing you know, you look up, you done freed your motherfucking save.
Know where you at, motherfucker?
We are driving through East New York, Brooklyn right now, which is one of the neighborhoods with the highest number of fast food restaurants in the city. I see a Wendy's, a Burger King, a Checkers. Checkers has 2 for $4 spicy chicken or crispy fish. What kind of fish is that? Like, this area is mostly brown and black. So Whole Foods, you don't see them here. But you'll see 2 fish sandwiches for $4.
People say stop eating crazy stuff. It's not crazy stuff that you're eating. I'm sorry, Bobby. You don't have to eat crazy stuff. The vegetables you buy from them, underlying them, is making you sick. Stop finding ways to blame yourself for what's happening. Believe it or not, you are really being annihilated.
War is politics with bloodshed, and politics is war without bloodshed. Say it with me, huh?
War is politics with bloodshed. Politics is war without bloodshed.
For decades, black people were systematically denied loans and excluded from certain neighborhoods across the country, and food patterns followed. Grocery stores followed the white folks out of the suburbs through supermarket redlining. At first, fast food corporations also targeted richer, whiter suburbs. But by the 1980s, in droves, they were moving into urban, mostly black areas, which had fewer food alternatives.
Black people, Indians, Asians, you really don't believe that there's a race of human beings that is so wicked that they are literally trying to obliterate everybody.
When I was growing up, they told us, oh, like, you guys are more prone to diabetes or you guys are more prone to heart disease. But it wasn't until I was about 23 years old that people in my life actually started to pass away from this. That's really the point behind Supermarket, is just eradicating this unnecessary amount of death that happens that can be fixed with just food.
See, I went to the doctor today. It was a mix-up with my appointment. I got to go tomorrow, but I'm just saying. When I walked in the hospital, I was watching what was happening. And everybody was there for the most part because of what they was eating.
Nearly 40 million people across the country live in neighborhoods like East New York without easy access to healthy, fresh food. It's not just that there aren't enough supermarkets. The problem is systemic and rooted in structural racism. Today, black neighborhoods have fewer supermarkets and more fast food joints than white neighborhoods, something that can't be explained away by income. What can explain it is segregation.
I mean, if you think about that, these motherfuckers have poisoned the world. Everybody is here because of what they've been eating.
Right.
I'm there because of what I've been eating or a pill that I may have popped.
Right.
I'm here because of them.
This also speaks to many years and generations of disenfranchised realities for South LA. One of the interesting facts about the 92 riots as an outcome was South LA created coordinated lists of things that they needed as a community to sort of rebuild. And one of the major asks during this time in terms of rebuilding was more grocery stores. What was talked about in 92 has been unfulfilled since.
And they're glad you
Time has been taken off my life. Right.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm walking in the hospital.
You're able to,
and
right.
walking out. So there's people in there getting rolled in. And you can see they on their last
They ain't gonna make it.
As I'm sitting here talking to the nurses and stuff like that, everybody is here because of what they put in their mouth.
Right.
There's about 119 liquor stores in South LA, and there's only 91 grocery stores. So there are swaths in the community where there are no grocery stores. Yet you could easily go buy a extra value meal or a combo somewhere. It's easier to find a soda than an apple.
So there's a product called Roundup, which is owned by Monsanto. Now, Monsanto is the mega company, that mega corporation that owns the seeds. That got the copyright on the seeds. So they got a weed killer that this man was exposed to,
And they knew it.
and they knew that chemical he was exposed to would have led to his demise, which it actually did. So the court said, you get to win. You win this. You're going to win $289 million. Monsanto is liable because Monsanto is the parent company of Roundup.
Families that live in low-income residences, they may not have access to foods or stores like Whole Foods and some of these other stores that are well known for having fresh vegetables and other options. There may be more convenience stores, corner stores that may actually have canned good items with a lot of salt in them. That may not be the best option for you if you have high blood pressure.
But the story that came out afterwards, Cheerios, granola, they just put out a whole list of food products that got the same chemical that's in the weed killer Roundup in basic foods that
I don't want to break your momentum. When you said Cheerios and all them, you didn't say it right. The grocery store.
The grocery store.
When you go to the grocery store,
God damn it,
you
the
are
grocery
buying
store.
death.
Right.
It's a bump on me, homie. They call it a skin tag. And I try to figure out what the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
It's the shit that you put in the deodorant. I find
All
out
that.
the hard way.
Aluminum.
When you wear deodorant,
Yeah.
it keeps shit up inside
And
you.
it
the lymph
penetrates
nodes.
your membrane, man, and gets
Yeah.
into your lymph.
I pledge allegiance to my black people. I pledge to develop my mind and body to the greatest extent possible. I will learn all that I can in order to give my best to my people in the struggle for liberation.